Hello and welcome to Magical Marker, a game of Dungeons and Dragons and drawings. We're a bunch of artists and illustrators who won't just be playing the game, we're going to be live drawing what happens along the way. It's a PG-13 game of teens and tweens on their first big adventure on their own, and we're going to introduce our cast. Let's start with Priscilla.
Hi, I'm Priscilla, and I play Isboreal, who is a half-elf bard who's 17 years old.
And Caitlin.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I play Zip. She's a drow fighter, and she's 16 years old.
Boya.
Hello, I'm Boya. I play Bug. He's a warlock bugbear, and he's 12 years old.
Joe.
I am Assam. I am a 16-year-old wood elf, circle land druid. Red hair.
Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt. I play Swell, who's a 15-year-old Water Genasi cleric who worships the Tempest god Sunda, and generally is the good boy.
And I'm Brian, your Dungeon Mancer for this evening. I'll be playing all of the NPCs such as Zip's orc sister, who is 18 years old, and a rune knight. You teens have made it to the Tririme, the cold subarctic region of Haelon. After a few days of icy travel, you arrived at the final resting place of Lamprous Living Steel, only to discover that the crypt had been taken over by a teenage white dragon. Battle ensued, and the party drove off the monster. Then, faced with a puzzle, Zip zipped through the anagrammatical solution before the rest of the group had even figured out what was happening. Heading down a spiraling tunnel, the group paused before a trap-filled octagon and had a much-needed sleep. Awake and refreshed, Bug sent a bat into the room to scout, which triggered a green wall of energy that came down the hallway towards you, directing you into the room. In an instant, 3 constructs dropped into the space, and traps started going off randomly. After a hectic battle, you defeated the Magitech monsters, which made the traps stop, and a doorway appear in the far wall. Zip prayed to her newfound faithbringer, Thomas J. Booker, and he gave her the answer to the door's puzzle. But he also warned her that something bad was coming down the hallway. We left off last week with a chimaera entering the room. I'm going to pull it up there for the artwork. A beast made from the bits of your mentors, magically grown and stitched into a new monster, as you've seen your peer Malkin Sharpshadow mixed with a link and a centipede before. You saw his body melt away when he was dead. The chimera, that is. I'd like to start with everyone, except for Assam, to make a wisdom saving throw to see how shook you are by seeing your mentors in this terrible state.
Ooh. I got a
Efficiency
4.
on that.
I got a 3.
We're pretty sure.
2, 1.
Wait, a what save?
A wisdom save.
Wisdom.
I got 10.
I got a 4.
Oh, we all.
All right. With those incredibly low rolls, except for Swell, who is probably the most chill of all you dudes.
All doesn't care. That's why.
I rolled a 10, which I don't know if it's a success.
Yeah, it's not going to be a pass, but it's still the most chill out of all of you. You are all quite flustered and are considered frightened as this initiative is rolled. And I am going to pull up this map
Disadvantage on
again.
ability checks and attack rolls.
Oh, initiative is an ability check, isn't it?
Initiative is an ability check, so everybody has disadvantage except for Assam. Oh, wait, I gotta check Mog.
15
Mog got a 1 on her save. So we did have 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh my goodness.
A 1, a 2.
Well,
One,
I still
two,
got a
three,
16.
four.
I still got a 16 on my initiative.
Oh, never mind.
16,
For lashing
okay.
out
Oh
in
my
fear.
God.
I got
Wait,
15.
so disadvantage initiative, you said?
Yeah, so you roll 2 times and take the lower roll.
Oh,
Okay.
so-
Swell, what was your initiative?
3.
Oh,
East Boreal. Initiative?
15.
15. It's pretty good. Bug.
12.
12. Assam.
6.
6. So even though you're not scared, you're at least like, what?
I'm trying to count the heads. This one.
What is your dexterity bonus, Esportial?
2.
All right. And so the first thing, like the green light passes down the hallway, and it's going to, you see like that it is now forming a green light that blocks people from exiting the room. So there's this green light across here. I mean, you might be able to still get out. Nobody's touched it, but there's now the same sort of thing that was there from the chimaera entering, and the chimaera mentor is here.
Is the map in the same spot as it was last time?
So you guys can be wherever you want to be, considering you've had some time to heal and look at the puzzle, where you think you would be in relation to how interested in the door, which appeared over here. So I think Zip was over there. Other than that,
I
don't-
like walked right up to the door.
Yeah, so you're probably where there's those purple markers are.
No, I'd walk back to this door because Thomas told me something was coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. And then anyone else place themselves on the map, please, so I can figure out what people are doing. I see a B and a C and an S and a Y, and now I'm just waiting for an A,
Whoa, where is
and we have Scabby.
Ibs.
where was
Scabsy.
I feel like
Scabsy, yeah.
yeah, I feel like I was like, what? Like, hey, okay, over here somewhere.
Sure. All right. The first thing to go is the room. Now that you guys have placed yourselves, I will see what randomly happens in the room.
Oh, the room's going again.
The room, the doors open to the ceiling. Ka-chunk. Zzz. Ka-chunk. They close again. Nothing comes out. The constructs have been destroyed, so there are no new constructs that enter the room. However, the traps in the room still are active and go on an initiative of 20. So, I rolled a number here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Across all of the metal walls, except for the green wall where the chimaera is, there's electricity. Nobody gets any damage because nobody is actually touching a wall, like within a few feet of the wall. You're all closer to the middle of the room. Then it's Zip's turn.
None of us trust the room anymore.
Well, everything does something bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna be pretty spooked. So I think I'm just gonna attack.
All right, you attack with disadvantage. Is that correct? Because you're frightened?
Yeah.
All right.
So that's a 15 to hit.
15. You bounce off of your Titus's shell. Like he just sort of turns his back, and you just, are unable to make, more than just a tiny little nick out of his tortoise shell.
Okay, I'm not going to attack again, but do I get to make another wisdom save?
At the end of your turn. So if you're not using any bonuses or movements or anything like that, you're allowed to make it and end your turn.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Did we get a short rest in between?
We
I don't know if
did, yeah.
Okay.
I got an 11, which I still don't think is enough.
All right. 11, not
Was
enough.
that with the 1d6 from Isboreal's Song of Rest?
Oh,
Well, the Song of Rest is for hit points, right?
I thought it was for hit points.
Oh wait, 11. Oh, sorry, for an attack. Okay.
Right.
I thought you were talking about HP
No, for
recovery,
my wisdom
because we were
save.
talking about-
My wisdom save. I got an 11, which I'm guessing does not.
Yeah. At the end of the round, you're still shook. And then it's going to be East Boreal's turn.
Boreal puts his hand up and says, "Oh, God, Auntie, what have they done to you?" And his hands are shaking. He is going to throw his hands out and cast Bless on, I think, the people in front of him. Where did my lava go? Oh, this way.
I didn't see.
Here.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
So
So
he is going to cast Bless on the people who are immediately in front of him. So that would be Bug, Swill, and Zip.
I forgot to put Mog on. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Mog would probably be there because she's always following her sister.
I guess I will do it a second level then. So, Bless on Bug, Swill, Zip, and Mog.
Okay. And anything for your bonus?
No, I don't think so at the moment.
Okay. And nothing for a move?
No, it's not. Well, actually, yeah, I think he can move. He'll move away to like over here. So he's gonna back up.
Oh, did you get to save at the end of your turn, Caitlin?
Zip did, yep.
Okay.
I did, yeah, but I failed it again.
had to double check because I don't want to be frightened.
So if that's ending your turn, East Boreal, you could do another wisdom save.
That is a 15.
15. You are no longer shaken. You're like, okay, now you've got the resolve. This is
I've
something
got my
you
meat
have.
shields up.
Yeah, now that you've got your meat shields in front of you, you should be able to handle this. It is then your mentor, Chimaera's turn. So, Titus's arm wields his weapon and slices towards you. Zip. Ooh, I rolled a big 3. Oh, that's not going to work on the first attack. For the second
Can I
attack,
use my reaction to counterattack?
you can use your reaction. You are going to be at disadvantage still, but yes. So if it's a limited number of times you can do it, you might want to save it, but you're welcome to use it if you want.
I got a 17 to hit.
At disadvantage?
Yep.
All right, yeah. 17 is a... Oh, no, sorry. His AC is 18.
Oh, okay.
So it just bounces off again.
Well, at least we know what
Is that
it
with
is.
your
Yeah, with your bless.
Oh, with my bless.
Well, it's going to be at
well,
least
with your
one.
plus, it'll be at 18, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it... Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, and that is 7 damage plus. Wait a minute, my ice. 7 plus 4, 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, so Titus swings at you with his sword, and you're like, nope, and you jab your sword into the arm, and it goes, "Argh!" And there's like...
I think that my training just takes over, and I'm like, all right, Titus, we've done this before. We'll do this again.
You look a little bit different right now, but
Yeah.
What is your armor class? Is it
18.
Okay, so he does hit with the second attack, and that is 10 damage. Then, East Boreal, your mentor, I believe it's Adarin? How do you pronounce it? Adarin? Adarin looks at you and says, "Ugh, keep wearing your mask, coward. You couldn't handle being mocked for your true self." And does a vicious mockery at you.
there's a 9. So
9. You can take regular damage for that.
1d4?
Yeah.
Or how much is it?
I think it's 1d4 for vicious mockery, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And that is a 4.
Oh dear.
Yeah. His head snaps back because he's not used to hearing this kind of thing from his aunt, even though he knows technically it's not really his aunt.
And then... oh yeah, and Titus, by the way, also has cruel words for you, Zips. Like, of course you missed.
You missed two. How dare
And
you.
then the bird, what's her name here?
Osprey.
Osprey. She looks at you, Swell, and goes, and just shakes her head, and healing energy goes through the body, and the damage that had been taken is lessened.
Oh no, one of those bosses.
And then the last Titan
we
to
target
go
heads?
is the Zunk head. And Zunk, I don't know, I'm going to call up the piece of artwork again here so we can have a look at that. For just a split second. Try and put it on the top layer. He's got a headband on that you've never seen him wear before, Bug. But it looks like something he might have made. And those boots look like something he made too. And there's like a blast of energy that comes from his headband. And he's going to attack you. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
At a disadvantage?
No, saving throws I think are not at disadvantage. Am I right about that for frightened? Is attacks and skill
Save.
checks?
There's ability checks and attack rolls.
Ability checks and attack rolls.
Yeah, so not saving throws.
Well, 20.
20. A blast of cold energy shoots out. Sorry, not cold energy, of electrical energy shoots out, and you jump up and it hits the floor beneath you. And Zunk says to you, "You've fallen in with the wrong crowd, little man." And then we're going to go to your turn, Bug.
I will shoot back with my Eldritch Blast.
All right, go for it.
I only rolled is at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
And plus the blast, which is a 4.
D4.
D4.
A D4. Okay. I got what is it called? 9 plus 5, 14.
14. No, you're still shook from seeing this thing, and your hand wavers, and you don't get a good shot off. If you can move if you want, as long as you're moving away from it.
I'll stay where I am.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you get a chance to make another saving throw.
Okay. Do I do add the bless as well?
Yep. Oh, do you add blessed to saving throws? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Oh. But only 12. So
12? No, you're still shook. The next turn is Mog's turn. She is going to say, "You're not my real fake father." And you're not my real surrogate father. Oops. And is going to move. Oh, she can't move forward. She's shaken. And she is going
The
to...
weapon doesn't have reach, does it? Why am I thinking it does?
Pull out her decanter of endless water and shoot her decanter of endless water at it. And it has to make a saving throw. And it's just... water's just spraying everywhere, but it's not knocking him back. At the end of her turn, she makes the saving throw. Mog, you see, anybody who could see her face would see she gets a steely resolve in her eyes, like she's starting to not stand for this. And Assam, you're up next.
I'm like, how far do you think I am from him?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I see.
Probably about 30 feet.
Oh, I'm about 30 feet.
Yeah.
Mog, they're so close to... It's the sea, right? The sea is them. Yeah.
It's the Chimera, yeah.
Yeah. I want to. Can I try to cast? I feel like this would be bad. I want to cast Entangle
Sure.
on him.
What's the saving throw I need to make?
Strength 15. 14.
14. Okay. It is entangled.
Oh, would you look at that?
I rolled a crummy low number.
Coolioso. I don't think I'm also just gonna go and get close to bug. As close to bug as possible. Like right there, yeah. So I'm basically touching bug.
Were you frightened? No, you didn't
Nope.
have to make the check.
Nope.
Okay.
You can share the space. Are you on the line?
No. I'm right next to you.
Yeah, I know you can squeeze in if you don't say.
Do I get any bonus actions? No. Okay. Cool. And that'll be it for me.
Okay. After Assam, it's Swell's turn. Oh, yeah. Swell's turn. Go ahead.
No one's really taken any damage except for Zip, right?
That's correct.
And it
Did a
was.
teeny bit, but
She's still up. So.
Yeah, sorry. Esporil did take a bit of psychic damage.
Oh, okay. Are you looking bad?
It was 4 damage.
yeah. Which is good for Vicious Mockery, but
Wait, what's the purpose of Vicious Mockery aside from the 4 damage?
it gives you a disadvantage on your next attack rolls, but it probably doesn't make them anyway, so.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast. Ooh, what am I gonna cast? Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Okay, so with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Let's do
One was a nat 20,
nice. Oh,
and
wait,
the other
not
one's a
nice.
4 plus 5, so 9. With the d4, that's 12, which I don't think.
Yeah,
not
no,
gonna
it has an 18 armor class.
Okay. Right.
So your guiding bolt goes wide. Maybe there's too many people in the way, like Zip's moving around, Mog's shooting it with water. It's hard to get a good line of sight on it, and you're shook. Oh no, you're not shook. No, you are, right?
Mhm.
I can't remember
I am.
what you are. Now you get to make your saving throw unless you want to move or do a bonus.
I think he's too freaked out to move, so I'm just gonna stay where I am and then roll to see if I break out of it. So 14 plus bless is going to be 17.
17. Yep. You are no longer afraid.
All right. Okay.
That ends the turn. At the beginning of the round, the room acts again. Poison gas sprays out of the green holes. Assam, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. Ooh, 21.
21. All right. You take half of the damage. So you take 3 damage
Ooh.
from breathing in some poisonous smoke. Then it is Zip's turn again.
All right. Well, I'm just going to attack again at disadvantage. Oh, I critted. I crit failed,
Okay.
but I think that's all I'll do. Oh,
Okay.
and my wisdom save. Wait, so can I use the bless on the wisdom save?
Yes.
I still don't think I'm going to make it. The bless is a D4, right?
Yes.
Still only a 10.
Not
Still
enough.
spooked.
And then it's Esporil's turn.
Alright. Spuriel shakes himself and says, "Ugh, as if you would know anything about what's going on at home. What it's like to have to what it's like to be in danger. and he's going to viciously mock her right back. This is a wisdom 15.
Failed to save.
Okay. For a grand total of 1 psychic damage.
Oh, no.
Wow.
And disadvantage on. Does the disadvantage apply to all of them? Any of the attack?
Well, you don't know.
Wait,
All right.
but
We'll see.
there was wait. Okay. Does that
And then-
apply with the restrained? Oh no, that's all right.
Their restraint means they can't move, is what I understand, right?
It says they have a speed of 0. Attacks against the creature have advantage. Attacks. Creature attacks rolls have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving
So
throws.
Zip's roll would have just been
Oh, so
straight
my
roll.
roll would have been a straight roll.
Yeah.
In that case, I got a.
And then at the same time, is it just melee attacks or ranged attacks?
It's just under
Angle.
here, under the roll20.net, it says.
In that case, I got a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Here, I'll
Alright.
check it.
So that is 11 damage.
Okay.
But I still failed my wisdom save.
Okay.
Yeah, if
So
I
I
get to
think-
re-roll that attack.
Well, I didn't re-roll it. I just went into the log. Then I looked
Yeah.
at my first roll.
Well, no,
Swell
my
wants to
attack-
reroll
Yeah,
his
Yeah.
attack. And
because
I'm-
if it hits,
yeah.
it gives the next person to attack at advantage, which is the
Yeah.
reason I did it.
Oh, I see.
Go for it.
Is it all? Does it just say attacks against it?
So I originally thought it was just movement, but I on both D&D Beyond and Roll20, it states restrained creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So
Attacks.
it just says attacks. Doesn't clarify anything else. And I could check the.
Yeah, it's any attack roll.
Yeah. So go ahead and reroll swell.
Okay, dirty 20. 4.
Yes. So that would have hit then.
Yes. Okay. Dirty 24. So what is it? 4d6. Okay, I'm just gonna roll it in here because that's a lot.
Sure.
Not a lot. So 12 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then before the end of my next turn, the next person to attack it has advantage on their attack roll.
So Zip would have had advantage. And
Double advantage? It doesn't
So-
doesn't double, right?
No. It just meant so Zip, instead of having disadvantage because of being shook, would have had a straight roll because of restrained, would have had advantage because of
Oh.
guiding. So you can roll again, Zip, to see if you got a 20, just in case you got a crit. So you hit either way, but you might have critted if you have a second roll.
I didn't crit.
Okay.
But thank you. It was close. It was a 17.
All right. So we're going back to East Boreal, who did the vicious mockery, and then
he will yell to. I think he's gonna yell to Monk. Go on in there and hit there, big girl. So she gets a bardic inspiration.
okay.
She's also the nicest bardic inspiration he's ever given out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was not an expiration just then. That was.
I didn't quite hear what you called Mog.
Big girl.
Okay. And then if that ends your turn, if you're not going to move, we'll go to the Chimera. So, what do I need to do to break out of the entangle?
It says a creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed a strength saving throw or restrained by the until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against the spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. So If you roll strength 14 or higher.
Okay. So it has several actions. So one of them will be to try and break free from that, which it does.
God damn.
And then let's see. Does he have to move as part of that, or just he can stay in the same space?
It just says, I mean, it doesn't affect you anymore, so I would assume that you can move now. It just says you use an action, one action, that's it.
So I guess that's probably the strength part would have been, it's fair to say that was Titus, who is actively trying to break out of that. So then we're going to have a heal from Osprey. And it seems less damage than before. And Zunk is going to use the headband again to shoot a different colored beam out at Bug. That is over 20 to hit, so that's going to hit. It is cold damage. Uh, 16 cold damage, and you are slowed by 10 feet. So if you do decide to move, you can only move 20 feet. As a ray of frost shoots from its head. And then Adiran...
Was that with a disadvantage? Did I have disadvantage on that throw? From my psychic?
From your
My
psychic?
vicious mockery? Or, yeah, from my vicious mockery.
With the vicious mockery, it would have been a 19 to hit, which I think still hits Buck if I roll at a disadvantage. Then Adiran is going to viciously mock you again. So do another saving throw. You're so afraid of an honest connection that you can only support your friends with negging them on.
He just laughs at this, as if you've ever even seen me interact with them.
Yeah, the one about inspiration you did was actually a compliment.
This chimaera is pre-programmed with insults. If they're going to cycle through, it's like a Teddy Ruxpin or something, or like a button you push on it. What is, sorry, did you say you made the save? What was it?
Yeah, it was an 18.
18, yeah, so no damage there. And we'll go to the next person in the line, which is Bug.
I'm gonna shoot my blast.
Okay.
And is it still at disadvantage?
Yeah, I don't think you made your save at the end of the round, so you're still at disadvantage.
Okay.
It broke free of the entangle, so you do not have advantage on attacks anymore.
Okay. Well, 13.
Not enough. It, hits the strong tortoise shell and does no damage.
Is that with plus?
Yeah, that is with.
Okay.
I want to move back. I was here. I want to 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. Move to right here.
Okay, just behind
Right.
Espurial.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. And then it will be Mog's turn. Now that Mog is not afraid, Mog is going to say...
Oh, wait, do I do my saving throw?
yeah, at the end of your turn, yeah, go ahead. Mog is going to say to Assam, drop the spell!
What?
She
The
yells
spell.
to Assam, drop the spell, Assam! because there's still an entangled field there that she doesn't want to walk into. She doesn't.
I-
Next to him?
Pardon?
Is she not next to the Chimera anyway?
No, she wasn't yet. She was here, and she's moved to there. So she can strike it, but she wants Zip to be able to flank with her next turn. And if Zip moves into the space below the sea, I think that probably would be going through or into sort of entangled area.
And that would be what, difficult terrain? Or would I become restrained?
I think he... I
When this spell ends, the conjured plants wilt away, so it's gone.
So if you can drop it whenever you want as a free action.
Yeah, I mean, once you broke free of it, it's gone.
Well, it can grab more than one person at a time, though.
Can it?
I don't think
It
so.
says
I
a
think
creature. It's a singular
okay.
creature. I think you're thinking of growth, the spike growth. It's a separate
Okay.
spell.
I think it's one of
Okay.
the ones that it
All right.
acts on with the casting, not the...
Well, then Mog doesn't say that. She just yells, "You're not my real father!" And she
Great.
becomes giant. She
Oh,
becomes huge, and she's going to attack. Oh, and gets a 1 on her first attack. The second attack is a hit, though. And
She does have inspiration. Although, actually, sorry, different inspiration, never mind.
yeah, the D6 is
Yeah.
probably not going to be enough.
For
So the second attack is a hit. So she does hit it, and that's going to go next into Assam's turn. I'll roll up her damage.
Okay. What do I want to do?
You figured out what you want to do, Assam?
Yeah. I'm going to just turn on my flame blade as my bonus action, and then I'm going to run up to her. Do. I'm within 35 feet, right? You said because I was over here and I was still 30 feet. So
Yeah.
from here I could run to. Oh, I can't get behind him, but I can.
If you move, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can get there. And then I will, with my action, I will strike. Why? That is a... Hello? Hello? Oh, that is a 14... Was it 15 to hit?
15 is not enough.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, looks like I missed. Uh-oh. And, I'm done.
All right.
Nothing else.
Is
At the
he
end
not
of-
flanking with Mog there?
No, I think he was just a little short to
Okay.
flank. But that leaves the spot open for you.
Okay,
If I was in a square, I guess this is actually a square here. Okay.
I see.
Or if you're going to be in that square, then you
Okay.
would have advantage and Zip would
Well-
be able to move in.
Can this
I mean, I was
yell?
lining it up.
Can this yell out when it's not his turn?
Yeah.
Careful of the walls.
Oh. The wall aren't the walls within... I guess they're within 5 feet of me. Okay.
She just gonna note spiky spikes.
Oh.
I mean, he might not actually say that, but that is his experience of being stuck with spikes.
It's okay. I'll be okay. But I would be flanking at that point if I was in that square?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see if I can... Oh, that's way better. That is 22.
That's a hit.
Okay. It's 3d6. Nine plus... Yeah, that's 9 points of damage.
Right. The fire scrapes across it. sizzling tortoise flesh. And if that ends your turn, we'll go to Swell.
Oh, okay.
Hungry?
Everyone's got this thing kind of pinned down. No one really took any damage that last turn either, did they?
I took damage.
How much?
17.
Oof. Okay, that's a lot.
Or 16. That's it.
Right. I will.
Go on, way over there.
I'll send a healing word your way. And you get back. Oh. 1. Sorry. So you get 4 points back. Sorry, bud.
That's pretty
Not
good.
much, but it'll have to do for now.
Hey, that's a full vicious mockery right there. Vicious healing? Gentle mockery?
I guess I'm gonna. No, I can't even do a sacred flame at it, can I?
Unless it's a bonus.
No. Well,
no, sorry. If the whole this healing word's not a cantrip, right?
no, but it was a bonus
action.
action. But sacred flame is an action, but it's a cantrip.
Mhm.
So I think it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Dexterity saving throw, please. DC 13.
Ooh, makes it.
Okay, never mind. That's it. All I can do.
All right. At the end of your turn, you can make a saving throw.
I saved last
Oh,
time.
last time. Okay. Well, you can make one for fun.
No.
At the end of your turn, it is the room's turn. And yes, wall spikes everywhere except for the green glowing wall come out. And dexterity saving throw for Mog and Assam. Oof, got a 1. Mog's gonna take full damage.
Natural 20.
Alright, you're gonna take half
Alright.
damage.
22.
So you take 4 damage and Mog takes 8. As the room smashes into her, the spikes come out. Nobody else is within range of them. And then it's Zip's turn.
All right. I'm gonna cast fairy fire on it.
Alright, so I need to make a saving throw, is that
A
correct?
dex save.
Not good, not good.
What'd you get?
12?
Oh, that actually does save.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, that was useless. All right, I'm gonna do my wisdom save again.
Okay.
Oh my god, I got a 3.
Even with the blast, not gonna get it. Okay.
Even with the bless.
We're just so shook.
So
Uh-huh.
shook.
You shook.
Shook it.
Maybe I should just walk up to each of you and give you guidance, just so you have.
Maybe you
That's
could
all-
just like
that's all I
assuage my fears. Do you have a spell that does that? Like, calm down.
Isn't there calm emotions? There's calm emotions.
But the guidance is only on skill checks, unfortunately.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So that means it's Esporeal's turn.
Esporeal is going to wrinkle his brow at Zip and be like, "What gives? Why are you just hanging back like that?" And she has an inspiration. And then he's going to. I just noticed that the little bee is credited with Y, and then he's going to basically just kind of elbow. If he feels a bug pushing up against him, so he elbows him. I was like, "Give me some space to breathe." Dang it! And we'll cast Cure Wound with that. So, for oh, dang it! That was a roll 1. So for 6
Oh.
points of healing.
Slowly
There's
but
something
surely.
about this chimaera that is dulling all of your healing magic.
Jesus.
Is that going to end your turn, Esporeal, or did you want to move?
That's it for me.
Okay. Then we will go to the Chimaera. The Chimaera is going to attack Mog. Those are... First one's a hit. The second one is going to be close. No, that's a hit. And... Okay. And then going to decide to use his action surge and attack again against Mog. Oh, crit.
How is Mog looking, by the way? She took damage just then, but we didn't hear anything else.
So she was injured by the spikes. So that was her first damage. So she took 8 damage from that. Then she just took... she's up to taking 24 damage. And then I rolled 2 crits on her.
2 crits?
2 crits. I rolled a 20 and then another 20. So,
Jesus.
well... She's going to need
Mom
some
keeps
healing.
going down.
Well, that's being a frontline fighter.
Yeah.
Didn't roll super good on the damage, though. Rolled 2 3s, a 1, and a 3. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 18. Ooh, drop just enough to drop her, basically. So she's out. And that was Titus's turn. Darren is going to viciously mock her. She's going to say, "Lie on the ground, you foolish woman. You'll never succeed." And that's like a failed death save. And then your mentor Zunk is going to also use an attack on her, so it's another failed death save. So she's
Why are they
one
kicking
away.
her when she's down?
Yeah.
If it's a melee, then that would be an automatic crit, which is 2.
Yeah, so she's dead.
It's not a melee hit. It's a magic spell. So she has 1 death save left, and it's now the turn of Osprey, and Osprey heals. So she has 1 death save left.
Oof.
Nuts.
But Titus's shell is starting to look a little better. Some of the feathers grow back from the magical healing. And then it is Bug's turn before it's Mog's turn.
Is the door back here open?
No, it is not open.
Oh. Like the purple. That's the door shut?
That is the door is shut. You were getting the pass key to get into it, or Zip was, and was entering a complex code, but warned that there was something coming. Because you guys took a long rest and a short rest, they were able to catch up to you.
Okay. I'll do my Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Does the wait, how long does Blast last? Is it still happening?
A minute. It's still on.
6 rounds.
6.
I think it's been 2 rounds.
10 rounds.
That's
Right.
10 rounds
2?
is how long it lasts. Each round is 6 seconds.
Can I so I'm still rolling at disadvantage, but can I use my lucky action to do like
Yeah, you can totally re-roll. You can save it. You
How
can
does
only
that
use it
work?
once in a round, though. So if you use it on your Eldritch Blast, you can't use it on your saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, how long? Like, how does that work? Does it like? Does it just take my like I will roll 2 times for the first roll, and roll 2 more times, or just roll 1 more time if I use it.
Like right now,
Yeah, if I use lucky.
if you use lucky, you would take the lowest roll, and then make another roll. If you didn't like the lowest roll,
Oh.
is my understanding.
Oh. Wait.
Okay. To hit would be wait, what is it? 15? Does that hit?
15 does not hit. It's an 18 armor class.
Wait, do I re-roll my bless as well or no?
You don't re-roll the bless. You just take whatever the d4 is, and you can add
So
it to whichever one.
Okay, so like I roll 3 times, right? Take the third, or like the
You roll 2
lucky,
times,
right?
take the lowest, and then if you don't like the roll, you can re-roll it again and take that.
1 more time. Okay, I get it. Okay, yeah, that's 15. Well, I will just stay there, I guess.
Okay.
Are you blessed?
I used bless, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll roll for my oh, I rolled a 20, natural 20.
All right, you're no longer shook. It is Mog's turn to make a death saving throw, and I don't want to make the roll because it's Zip's sister, and I would like Caitlin to make the roll. You tell
Has
me
she
what.
used her inspiration yet?
She has not used her inspiration, so I suppose she can use add a d6 to it if it's
And
not over
she's
10.
blessed. So, because I think death saves are. I can't remember. I think they're skill checks. Oh no, they're saves. Dur isn't the name.
Yeah, so it doesn't work on saves.
No,
Does it? It does?
bless works on saves.
Okay.
And so I think. Wait, hang on. Well, at least bless would work. Oh yeah, you can use on saves too. So
Okay.
Okay,
Don't roll a 1.
I did roll a 1.
shit.
So with a 1, you
I
conceivably
mean, like,
could roll.
I think we all knew that Mog was going
Wait,
to die
wait,
tonight.
No, you could roll a 6 and a 4.
Hang on. Also, I think can't Boya or Bug use his lucky on this too for someone else?
No, you can't use lucky
Someone
on
else's,
somebody
uh,
else's, I don't think. I mean,
savings?
you can look it up. But go ahead and roll, Caitlin. Roll the d6 and roll the d4.
I did, yeah. It's a 6 in total.
Whenever you make an attack roll or ability check or a saving throw, you can spend 1 luck point to roll.
Okay, so it's either used on you when attack rolls against you, or your own stuff. So no,
All
which
right.
makes sense because bountiful luck is for other people.
I think there's a different lucky feat that lets you impose rerolls. But,
It's about the halfling.
oh, okay.
Bless.
All right. Well,
No. Wait,
Mog, the last little bit of life seeps out of Mog's body.
no.
Oh no.
And it is Assam's turn. None of you necessarily know that she is dead.
Yeah. 1 turn too late.
I'm too late.
Boy. Oh, buddy boy. I'm just gonna get away from the wall. And I'm gonna move to here. Wait, would I be away from the wall from here? But still in melee
not-
range of.
You'd be in melee range, but you would not have advantage.
That's fine. As long
Well,
as
you wouldn't
I'm-
have advantage anyways because Mog went down.
Okay. So I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna attack with my flame blade yet again. Of course. It's another 15 that misses.
All right.
And I have nothing else to do.
Swell. It's your turn. Your eyes suddenly go black. Everything seems dark. You see a figure on a dark purple background, a man in black with orange glowing eyes, an orange smile, and says, "Swell. I see one of your compatriots has fallen down. You wear my ring. And if you wish, I can bring her back. But in return, I would ask that you break the ring, so I am no longer bound to your world in that wretched form."
Can I make some kind of like check to like
Any
insight
type of
or-
check you want. Whatever you want. You can make an insight, an arcana, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm rolling
Free for-
insight on this orange smile guy. That's a 12. Oh, I'm
12.
I'm blessed.
Bless does not work on skill checks.
Doesn't it?
I think it's attack rolls and saving throws. Unless you're attacking him with your insight.
Attacking him with my mind like you do.
I wasn't blessed, was I? No, I wasn't blessed.
No.
It's a 12.
Okay.
Something's off about this guy.
Something is off, but it's hard to tell exactly what's going on with him. If this guy really is the thing in your ring, he's waited a few days before contacting you, and certainly the least thing you could think of is opportunistic. Like, you at least know that much.
Is it
If you
like-
want to make
is it
any
like-
other type of check, you're welcome to make another check if you have some
Is
other
this like
thing you wanna-
outside of time? Like
It
is this-
feels outside of time, yeah.
Okay. Arcana check, I guess, which is not great for me, but I feel like the only other one that I would be racking my brain for. This is 8 minus 1. 7.
7. I mean, it certainly looks kind of like the face that was on the person that was crawling along the ceiling.
Right.
And you remember it was speaking Infernal.
The creature was, or this thing is?
The creature was.
Okay.
So one of you spoke Infernal, I think. And so you knew that it was an Infernal voice.
Whoa. Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking it through. I don't think I trust this person. Also, I'm not aware that anyone's died. I saw Mog go down, but I don't know that she's dead. So, I'll
Roll play it
say,
out however you want.
okay, I'll say, yeah, nah, and then kind of look around a bit, kind of freaked out.
Well,
Like-
if you change your mind, all you have to do is break the ring. Well, you can't break the ring yet. But once you get the machine in the other room, you'll be able to.
I'm looking around for another room. This is just like an open plain, right? Like this is just as far as I can see.
Well, it's just dark and wispy and shadowy. And it says the room behind in the octagon room.
Oh.
Let me know if you.
Oh.
Let me know if you want to make the deal. I'm waiting here. If you have any questions, come on back. Let me know. I'm happy to answer anything you have. Any questions you might have.
What does this guy look like? Does he look like a literal demon, or?
It's hard to say because the last devil that you saw was like a very pale-skinned woman with bone wings and long red hair, and he doesn't look like her at all. He looks like an embodiment of darkness.
Yeah. It's anti-Sunda. Satan, equivalent of.
It's anti-Sunda, just like you were
Redness.
looking for anti-Britta.
The name is Redness.
I'm gonna be like, all right, thank you.
All right, you're whooshed back to the scene. It's your turn.
I'm gonna vomit a little bit and then just be like, uh-oh, and look around to see who's down.
Mog's on the floor, looking pretty bad.
All right. I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying.
All right. Spare the Dying does nothing. I mean, but not like you can tell from a distance.
Did
You touch a
not
living
feel
creature that has
it
0
taking
hit
effect or not?
points.
When you touch a living creature,
Oh, I touch a oh, okay, I thought it was from afar. My bad. So I don't do that. I'll just say, get it away from the wall so we can get around it. Also, a creepy guy on a plane of nothing just offered me the opportunity to bring Mog back. I don't know what that's about. Everyone thinks Swell's just gone mad based on that. But I'll move down here and you know what? I'm gonna Sacred Flame it again. So dexterity saving throw, please.
you got it. Could be close. Let's see. Nope, it's not close. 11.
Okay. This spell damages. Okay, we're not 5th level yet, so it's only 1d8. And that's 8. 8 points of radiant damage.
That's great.
Does the radiant damage look like it's doing anything extra against this obviously undead creature?
With your passive insight, perception, all that sort of stuff, you do not think that it counts as undead. You think it's probably a monstrosity,
Okay. Cool.
and you don't think you'd be able to turn it. Is that going to end your turn, or did you want him to do a move?
I did move. I moved down a couple of squares
Okay.
and yelled out, "Get the thing away from the wall!" And also a creepy guy offered me a thing.
All right, at the end of your turn,
Well, stop daydreaming about creepy guys in the middle of battle. This isn't the time.
all right. Anybody close to the wall gets an electric shock, which is nobody. So
Oh, it's Mog. Mog's even more dead.
she's. If you didn't think she was dead yet,
The slight smell of roasting flesh floats up in the air.
but she's suddenly brought back to life like a Frankenstein.
Yeah, maybe it'll work as like a defibrillator.
Can I? Do I still feel like I want to keep this ring on me? Like, is it
Yeah.
okay? And if I like go to take it off, like, do I stop myself?
Yeah. It has had no other effect other than wanting you to keep it on until this moment. And then that's going to be Zip's turn.
All right. I will. So it's not taking damage from the wall, is it? Because it's not technically against the wall.
That's
Right.
why I yelled
It's
out to move it away from the wall.
Or push it into the wall.
Or that.
Yeah, you never found out what happens when you touch the green wall.
Yeah. All right. I think I can still move away from it, so maybe I'll do that. Can I do like a full round disengage?
Yeah.
And I'll kind of move. I'll move back. I'll move back here.
Okay.
Yeah. Give that a shot. Oh, and I'll do my
Save at the
wisdom
end.
save again. No, I still failed.
You have inspiration now, though.
Oh, I didn't
You don't
think
have
it's
to
gonna
use it if you don't think
I
it's
don't think it's
close.
gonna help. It didn't help.
1d6 and a 1d4. None of them.
Maybe.
It seems to be at least a 15.
Nah. It's still only amounted to a 9.
Oh, geez.
All right. With Zip's turn over, we're going to go to East Boreal.
Is Boreal seeing Mog go down and not realizing she is dead?
Well, you just saw her
That
get
doesn't
hit by the
know.
lightning and just sort of flop around.
Should I make a check to realize what this means?
I mean, I'm going to let you if you want to. It's up to you.
Sure, yeah. What would that be, medicine?
I mean, I think so. That would seems reasonable.
Okay. The thing that never gets used, 16.
16. Yeah, you're like, oh dear.
Ooh. Oh. He, on seeing the unnatural way in which her body moves, like that extremely listless way that no living creature ever really is, stares for a moment. And then he looks at Zip and looks at Swell. And then says, I think whatever it is, you should take it up on that because I don't think anything I have can bring her back. And then he how does everyone look health-wise?
Well, Mog's
Been
dead.
hit, but she's still
Well,
fine.
yes, but she doesn't count as everyone right now.
Sorry. Wait, I'm fine.
I think I'm 17 out of 23. Almost fine. That's fine, right?
There's a chance you
Zip
might
into some.
have to hold a spell maybe because I'm at 20 and if I take a bunch maybe, but I'm gonna try something this turn and see if it works, but I don't want to
He
wanna hold.
is going to move up closer than others. I think probably up to there. And then I think so from there he is going to he looks at the chimaera and says very quietly, you know you're going to pay for that. It's a wisdom it's not exactly viciously mocking, but yeah, wisdom 15.
I rolled a 2 on the die. Let me just do the math here. No, not gonna do anything.
And a grand 1 psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It
Oh.
helps. Every little bit helps.
Oh my god.
And he will, yeah, that's it for him right now.
All right, it is the Chimera's turn. Assam, you're right in front of him.
I am.
So he is going to attack you with a 1, so that's a miss. And the second attack is an 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That hits for 10 damage.
Ooh.
And a Darren is going to viciously mock you.
Me? Right?
Yes.
Still me? Still me?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's going to mock you by saying, look at you. You don't even have a mentor worth becoming a chimera. You hide in the woods, you little tree worshiper. So make a saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. 18.
Okay, so you take no damage. And then, what's his name? Zunk is going to shoot at Bug again. What's your armor class, Bug?
12.
12. That's a hit. for another frosty damage shot. 14 damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And then Osprey heals, but not as much as usual. It was a bad roll. And we're back to the party, which would be Bug's turn.
I will shoot my blast. Um, 20, a natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Natural
Nice.
20, you get to double the dice damage.
What's
Do I still have bless?
But I mean, you got a natural 20 anyway, so
Or no? It doesn't work on the dice roll.
Doesn't work on
What doesn't
damage.
matter? It only matters on the attack roll, right? And you got it the highest you can possibly get.
Yeah, it doesn't work on the damage roll. Okay, well I rolled a 5, so
You get to roll 2 times though, because you got a 20.
I'll roll 2 times.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I rolled a 5 and a 10.
Oh,
15 damage.
don't you get to add something extra to that? Because you've got improved Eldritch Blast, don't you? No?
I don't know.
I think he
What?
took things more related to his potato.
Okay.
potato?
Yeah.
And that's Bug. Do you want to move? You happy where you are?
I mean, let me see. I guess I'll stay here.
All right. And if you don't have a bonus action, we're going to go to Assam.
Alright, I'm gonna move so that I am
Wait,
direct.
no. Oh, never mind. It's okay.
I'm gonna move. Hey, screen. I'm gonna move. Can I move into Mog's?
Just step over. Just.
I'm
on
gonna
that
step
wall.
here into Mog's space, and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, hoping to push this guy into the wall. We'll see.
Alright,
Con
are you-
save of 14.
Okay. You're trying to push him into the green wall, right?
Yeah, 10 feet. Into into like, if I saw electricity. So say if like I saw that this thing shoots electricity, then
It
I would try-
sometimes does.
sometimes.
Yeah. So
Oh.
it doesn't constantly run with electricity.
Do I know? Did I notice anything that was constantly doing it everywhere? I feel like
No.
the layer action only happens once.
Yeah. Once a turn, something happens to the layer.
Okay, I'm still gonna try to do that, and I'm gonna push. I'm gonna try to. So it's a con save of 14. Do they
Okay.
save?
Natural 20.
Oh boy. Do they still take? It takes half damage, so it's 2d8s. Is that a d8? 5, 15, so 7. Take 7
7.
points, but you don't get pushed. And then I will, wait. Oh, and is it push? Okay, making sure. Yeah, and then I'm gonna try to move as. I guess I moved like what, maybe like 5 feet, 10 feet to get to where I was.
You move 5 feet if you don't want to take an attack of opportunity, I think. Like, there isn't anywhere else to go within the space that wouldn't provoke an opportunity, I think.
I'm still gonna try to get away. Yeah, I'm gonna try to move to say like, oh, nowhere is a good option. It's like, no matter where I move, I'm either like hitting this or, what is that? I'm here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 20 feet. Try to move here and take the opportunity attack.
All right, attack of opportunity does come, and that's a hit. Rolled a natural 19, and with the bonuses, it's going to be enough. But it's 6 damage.
Okay. Ooh. Down to 7.
All right. After Assam's turn, it's going to be Swell's.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
What's going through Swell's head as you're trying to make the decision about what to do?
Just that I want to get this creature in a better position to attack it.
Okay.
More or less. He's already disregarded the evil creature as like being trickery. He knows all about demons and their tricks. So he's like already like I don't think I can do that. And then he's also remembering that there is a spell that can bring people back to life that he might know, but he may not be powerful enough yet. I'm just going to step up next to Zip and hold an action to attack if the Chimera comes close enough.
Okay.
But I want to taunt this thing, get it to come towards us.
Sure, what are you going to say?
I'm going to say, you're an ugly piece of work. Look at you. You don't even look like a chimera. You just bashed the 4 bodies of our mentors together. You think this is art? This is not art. This is monstrosity. Knowing
Right.
who's behind the creation of this thing.
Sure. I seem to roll the same numbers every time. We've never had a 1 or a 2. I rolled a 5, so that's poison gas from all of the green things. Nobody is standing close enough to the poison to get hit. So, there's no effect. It is Zip's turn.
All right. Well, it's too far away for me to attack it, and I can't move closer. So maybe I'll try tossing a hand axe at it.
Sure.
Um, 18 to hit,
18
hit.
is a hit.
and that's 9 damage.
That's great.
I'll say, come and get some.
I think this thing is bloodied.
You tell.
It's only taken 8 rounds.
Well, it does
One
keep
death.
healing.
Halfway.
It does keep healing in between rounds.
And it doesn't seem to have spell slots as such. I think it'll run out of that.
I just drew a hand axe because this is what I picture every time somebody says hand axe.
The glove on a stick.
I picture more of like a prosthetic hand or something, like just made out of sharp metal. Yeah, if that's going to end your turn, Zip.
Oh, wisdom save.
All right.
No, it's a fail.
No.
Good.
All right.
Don't worry about it. I have a pretty long history of failing wisdom saves forever.
I would, because this has been so much of a fail, I really want to window into Zip's psychology right now. Can you tell us sort of what's going on in Zip's mind that is making her constantly fail?
Well, she's probably scared that her master has been what she would consider to be sort of downgraded by being combined with these other masters. And second of all, she's also kind
Wow,
of afraid.
okay.
Yeah, she's afraid of disappointing Titus. And so yeah, she can't like attack him properly. She's like, you know, I don't want to do it wrong.
Okay. And then we're going to go to Ace Boreal's turn.
So Assam is looking bad and Bug is looking bad.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
Yeah. I'm at 3. But probably I would say probably equally bad.
Well, Assam is right there and Bug is far away. So I only have one action.
It's okay, save us some.
So Isabella is going to kneel down a little bit and clap some on the shoulder, I guess. And says, he doesn't really actually say anything for this. For once, he actually seems to be keeping his quips to himself, and that will be 9 healing.
9. Thanks, buddy. 9. 1, 2.
And then he will move back. And boop. Back up into this thing. If he can get over to here, he will. Maybe he can be cover for Bug.
All right. And if
He's
that's
like a +2 AC.
is that going to end your turn?
That will. Yeah.
Okay. Then we're going to go to the Chimera's turn. Swell, you had a readied action that's going to go off because it's coming closer to you.
Okay.
To figure out what layer it's on because I've been doing so many drawings. But it is moving over to. This is it.
Did it have any recognition in its eyes when I was like mocking it for that? Was there anything, or was it just kind of like
Give me an insight.
yelling at a blank wall? It's going to be 23.
23. Yeah, it feels like there isn't anybody home. Sort of like when you were trying to reason with Malkin. When you were trying to say to him, hey man, we're friends, we're family, we should be getting along and all that. And it was just like, no, must kill. And it doesn't seem like it needed to come and attack you, but like it looked at you like, you've made noise, I want to kill you, but it didn't seem perturbed by what you said particularly.
Because I was curious if there was someone piloting it rather than.
And that does not appear to be
some
the
kind
case.
of kaiju being piloted from afar. Okay, interesting. Okay, so it comes near me. Attack of opportunity. Oh, sorry, my held action goes off, which I'm going to strike it with my warhammer. It's only going to be a 12 to hit, but I'm blessed, so 15 total.
No, it's
Nope.
the armor class is still 18.
Okay.
So first thing, Osprey heals it. Titus is going to attack.
Okay.
You attacked it, so it's going after you.
Oh, cool.
What's your armor class?
It's 19. My shield up.
All right. It's 2 hits.
Okay. When a creature within 5 feet, hits me with an attack, I can use my reaction to cause it make a dex saving throw. So if it's hit me twice, I need 2 dex saving throws, please. DC 13.
So I'm going to say it's 14 damage before I forget for both hits. The first one was like a really high save over 20. The second one is a really low save under 10. So I assume that the second dex save is
Well, it takes half damage on a save. So the first one is 2 points of lightning damage.
okay.
And then the second one is 10 points of thunder damage.
Nice.
So that's wrath. Oh, sorry, no, my apologies. It's one reaction. I can only do it once.
Okay.
So Forget that damage that it took. Just the 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, because I only rolled 1d8. It was 2 and 6, so 4 points of lightning damage. Sorry.
It's an additional 2?
So I rolled a 2 on the first one, and then I rolled a 6 on the second. So it's 2d8.
Right.
So it was 8 points total, half down to 4.
Okay.
Got
it.
Sorry.
So then it smashes you 2 times. The one looks at Zunk's head, looks and can't really see Bug, so is gonna give a shot to East Boreal. What's your armor class, East Boreal?
14.
Okay. 11 damage.
As it hits, it yells out, "I knew this was a mistake!"
And that's cold damage, so your next round you have 10 feet less movement. It is... Darren is going to mock Swell.
Okay.
You think you're so strong and powerful because of your god, but your god cannot help you here.
What save is that?
It's a wisdom saving throw, so you're probably going to do pretty well with that. You're blessed.
I've got an 11 on the roll. 15. I rolled 4 on my d4.
So nothing to you.
Nope, he is not blessed anymore.
Oh, I'm not.
But
The
I
damage.
failed my con save, yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
Alright, that ends the Chimera's turn. It is Bug's turn. No, Bug's after the Chimera.
I'm gonna try to if I get something out of Boxy, is that an action or a bonus action?
I mean, what do you want out of Boxy?
A sturdy a barrel to be my to hide behind.
You know what? You can use, like, as your voice, you can say that's what you want, and on Boxy's turn, which is after yours, he can set it up.
Okay, and a potion, please, Boxy.
Damn.
Okay.
And then I will shoot my Eldritch Blast then.
Okay.
14 does not hit, right?
No. Have you made your save?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Boxy pops out a big barrel, and on top of it is sitting a small potion of healing.
He doesn't feed it to me.
Damn. Service.
Let's see. It's an action for him to get out the barrel. So no, he can't give it. He can't feed it to you.
Okay, that's fine.
Then it is Assam's turn.
Okie dokie. Let's see where I am. I am getting closer. How many spells do I got left? And we know he's a monstrosity, so I can't use this. Is anybody in that area?
Yeah, Zip and I are right next to it.
We haven't seen him. He's only been walking, right?
He's floating a little bit off of the ground. Those boots he's wearing make him float.
I'll say that Entangle was really clutch, so if you're thinking about
I'm thinking about spike growth, but I feel like if I spike growth behind him, the thing is, if I spike growth, I'd have to do it like so he's on the edge of it, but that's like worthless because I want him to move through it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think anybody has like movement enforcing things.
And it would be able to float over it, so
Yeah.
It would, even if it's like in a cube. Oh, I guess it's yeah.
the whole thing about these boots was it allowed them to float
so-
over
yeah.
difficult
Okay.
terrain. So unless it's something like, like a tree or something, it's probably not going to work.
Okay, but I can cast Moonbeam. But the problem with
Ooh.
that, I will cast. Oh, but that's my last second level. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam because I can move it. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on it. It's a con 14, but I think
At the beginning of his turn.
yeah, at the beginning of his turn. But I'm gonna put it so that it's right on him,
Great.
and then I'm gonna move as far away as I can.
What color does your staff turn as you cast that spell?
It's white. It's like an opal white, so like it's white, but as it's moving, like you see like all of the different colors. It's like pale, like pink and pale green and pale.
All right.
I will
Yeah.
move. Yeah. I'm gonna move. Man, there's no places to. I'll just be here in front of Esporio.
Okay. And then it is Swell's turn.
Okay. Where am I? Oops. I'm going to move around to the opposite side of it, or from Zip.
Sure.
Am I right up against the wall there, or am I?
You would be
Right.
hit by, if something happened from the wall, you would get hit by the wall.
Okay, because it's really the squares aren't on top of the thing, so it's hard to gauge where I am. I'm kind of guessing.
Yeah.
If
If you want to flank with Zip, you've got to be within close to the proximity to the
well,
wall.
here's the thing. I can keep moving after I've made my attack. So I'm going to move into a point where I'm flanking. I'm going to attack with my Warhammer.
Sure. It's a good call.
Okay, that's going to be 18. Yeah, 18 to hit because I'm not blessed anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so that hits. I'm just looking something up.
Do that on the wrong layer.
No, that's okay. I think that's fine. So then it's 1d8 plus things damage. So that's only 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll duck around so I'm away from the wall. What was that white thing that was on top there?
That's
Moonbeam?
that's my Moonbeam.
It's you wouldn't be in the Moonbeam, I don't
Okay.
think.
It's only a 5 foot, so it's basically right on the square.
Yeah, but he didn't want to write over top of the sea because then he wouldn't be
Okay.
able to see the
I
sea.
just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you have a
then-
bonus action? Spiritual weapon or anything?
No, I got rid of spiritual weapon so I could take guiding bolt.
Okay.
But I am going to. So, who's looking messed up?
Bug, Assam,
I
Esporio.
think everybody.
I don't think
I'm
Zip's
not
been
barrel.
particularly damaged.
It's been hit once, but she's fine.
I'm at
Isperia-
half health now, so don't worry.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Isperia's looking pretty bad, and they're the other
Bugs worse
healer.
than me.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Bugs at 3, right? You're still at 3?
Yeah.
But I have a barrel in front of me, so
You don't have line of sight on Bug.
Oh shit!
He'd have from where you are. Yeah, I guess he'd have like 90% cover. Like he's pretty covered, but you could see him.
Okay. Okay. So you get 4 points of healing back. I'm sorry, it's not much. I rolled a 1 in my d4.
with me,
Yeah.
I do. Oh,
Oh, bug? Okay.
Yeah. Bug
Our
does that.
healing in this fight, man.
Oh.
It's unfortunate.
And I'm out of first level spells.
Oh no.
But that's my turn.
All right. Swell. Good move. Wall spikes come out. I rolled the same number again. This is a random number generator. Is not generating ones or twos at all. And does not hit anybody. It is now Zip's turn.
All right. I will move around then so that I'm flanking Swell. And I will actually attack.
So it's a straight roll, not disadvantage, not advantage. Because you were disadvantaged before.
I only got a 12, so I'm going to use my action surge and attack again.
Okay.
Oh man, I won that time. All right, I whiffed it this time. Wisdom save. Oh my god. No, I failed it again.
Really? What you get?
A 7.
Oh, did it do like one of those?
It did one of those things where it
Yeah.
looked like it was almost going to be a 15, and then it like rolled back over.
Yeah.
Oh,
That sucks.
he's burial.
The one person who actually uses attack rolls a lot most of the time. His burial is breathing pretty raggedly, and he says to he calls out to the chimaera, "Say what you like, but you know that you're only a fake." And that will be a
She called him a poser.
that will be a -4 to his next save before the start of my next turn.
Nice.
And that's my last inspiration. And then he focuses and is going to, yeah, so he'll put it on a hand, and his hand glows, and so does the headband. Or actually,
Are you
no.
gonna keep metal?
Yeah. They are
Alright.
metal, right?
Yeah, it's a metal headband.
Okay. So he is going to heat metal on that. So that is shitty. 4 fire damage.
Okay.
And then he yells out, Zip! Did Zip advertise that she knew how to get through she got the code from Thomas?
Yeah, it's a long, complicated number, and
Right.
we'll get it, like, it's not something that she can, you know that she was going, okay, move this here, move that, and then, which one next? And it got interrupted.
He is going to yell out, if you have any way of reading it out so Boxy can do it, do it, because I think if we have no way to run, then we're going to die here.
I have
And
a
then he
meat.
will move around to hide behind the barrel with Bug.
It's not up to me. You have to ask Thomas. Pray. Everybody pray.
And that is it for me. And he is looking like basically completely tapped out. There's nothing left. Like, this is the worst you've ever seen him. There's sweat on his face, his hair is coming down, it's bleeding out of his mouth.
One hand takes the headband off and just throws it to the ground. He goes, ah!
Good call. Good call.
And then I roll pretty bad for attacks on Zip. Zip, what's your armor class?
18.
18. Yeah, 2 misses.
Oh,
But
I'm gonna riposte.
Okay.
Come on. Yes.
Pasta.
I got 24 to hit.
All right.
And 8 damage.
All right. Okay. And then Osprey heals a little bit, and then Adrian looks at you as Burial and goes, "Nice move, but
Am I still in insight?
are you still what? Sorry?
I was trying to move behind the barrel that Bug is hiding behind.
Oh, it's only big enough for Bug,
Oh, okay. Even if I crouch?
even if you crouch. But does it have to be like a creature you can see for Vicious Mockery?
Yes.
Okay.
This is why I couldn't mock the dragon when it was hiding.
Wait, is where I couldn't hide behind me?
Right. The thing is, like, it's fairly tall creature. Like, it's got that bird head on top of everybody else's head, and you're hiding behind a barrel, and then he's hiding behind you, hiding behind a barrel. So if it can see over the barrel a little bit, it can still see part of East Borough, I think. You know what? I'll tell you what. Make a stealth check. We'll see how hidden you can get. The DC is going to be pretty high, so I'm going to say 15.
13.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So it's still a disc coming your way, so wisdom saving throw.
– 16.
You make it. Nice trick with the headband. But no matter how sharp your words or your outfits, you'll never make up for how dull you really are.
oh shit.
He is unaffected by this.
Sam's got to be like, what the hell is going on?
I like
I'm
thinking
like-
of someone being in the back and be like,
I was never
You know,
talked
the
to like this
reaction, man.
before. Just Pikachu, the Pikachu face.
And that ends the Chimera's turn. It is Bug's turn.
Is Boxy still around me?
Boxy's still around you and could feed you the healing potion on his turn if you wanted him to do that.
Oh.
As his action.
I mean, I guess I'll do my well, okay, I'm gonna tell him to find a few more barrels, find all the barrels in there, get it out, and yeah, feed me the potion.
He's just like popping out all these barrels.
It looks confused because you gave it 2 instructions. Feed me the potion and give me more barrels. So
Alright. You're gonna be like that, Boxy. Come on. Wait, last time was 2. Okay, fine. Just so taking the whatever is one action, right? The potion.
no, it's a bonus action because it's
bonus
you're
action?
feeding
Oh.
it to yourself. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just feed it myself, and then and find those barrels and put it next to this barrel. So I feed myself the potion.
Oh, we forgot to do Joe's moonbeam.
Oh, okay.
oh, yes. That's
Oh,
what the save was for, actually. Or what I was
Okay.
trying to the save.
Fails the save.
Ooh. It's time for the damage.
Sorry, Bug, I cut you off. Are you
Oh, what's the dice roll for the heal potion again?
2d4 plus 2?
So I got 7 back.
That's 11 points.
Okay.
Is the creature still alive?
The creature is still alive. Yeah.
Jesus.
So what do you want to use your action to do, Bug?
To hit it. Let's see.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Okay.
So 21
It's a hit.
and damage
Assam, you're on deck.
7
Okay.
damage.
Assam, your turn.
Where's the moon? Shit. He hasn't moved at all, right? Okay. So if he hasn't moved, then I don't have to move the beam. What can I cast that isn't concentration? still have. I could cast. How far am I? Oh, that's only 15 feet away. All right.
Oh,
Right.
sorry. I wanted to say at the end of Bug's turn, Boxy, instead of making a barrel, because it doesn't have any more barrels, pops out a parasol, and another one, and a third one. So there's like 3 parasols that are going to provide no physical barrier, but are going to help hide you guys. So there's a visual barrier between you.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Which would help cover Espurial, who's back there.
All right. I'm still with. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 25. I'm still 30 feet away, right? I can produce flame on him.
All right. Do I need to make a save?
Oh no, I have to.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely not gonna hit.
Okay.
Alright.
You produce a flame, but he just like hits it away with the blade.
Yep. And that's all. Am I situated in a bad spot? I think I can. Well, that's not the thing. I'll just move a little bit
So-
away.
You're in a good spot if you need to be within 30 feet. You're in a bad spot if you want to be behind the cover.
Yeah, I'll just stay put.
Okay.
I need to be relatively close anyway.
Swell, you're up.
Can I see Espurial?
I think with the umbrellas out, no, you cannot.
Okay.
Because Boxy was specifically trying to help them get cover from the monster.
Okay. Well, first things first, attack. Am I still flanking? Okay. Warhammer hit. One's a natural 1, and the other one's a 23, so I think that hits. 8. It's only going to be 5 points of damage, though, this time.
Kidding me?
Can I draw? Huh?
Okay, and no, because it's sorry, I can't do that because it's an action. Yeah, I really want to cast Healing Word on you, Espurial, but I can't see you, so I guess I can't do anything for my bonus action.
What was the risk?
Okay. It's the room's turn next. And still, don't roll a 1 or a 2, but luckily, the poison gas only affects the chimaera. And it goes.
What about Zip?
No, because zip is 1 over, so like it's within like the.
It's like right on top of it.
Oh, it's not within like the rectangle. It's just around
No,
it.
it's more like a cross.
Is it all the red ones and all the green ones?
So no, the red ones do something that you have not seen yet.
Yeah,
that
I was
is.
going to say, we haven't seen the
if I
red ones
roll a
do
1.
anything yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Why can't I draw? What?
And then we go to Zip's turn.
All right. Attack. No, that's only 13 to hit.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I might just do my action surge, my second wind, just in case. So that's coming funny.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
Oh man, I only got a 1. Well, that sucks. All right, wisdom save. 16! I finally did it!
Now you're like, you bring your sword
I'm
up.
no longer afraid. getting rid of you.
All
Little
right.
smile. Time to take care of business.
East Boreal's turn.
Israel is the circlet is on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Like below the thing.
You know what? It's probably in the square diagonally from it below Zip.
So like,
Like the one directly below
Like-
Zip. It's directly south of it.
how come I can't do anything?
Maybe you have like an area selected.
Oh.
That happens to
Okay,
me a
yeah,
lot.
that's what it's going to do. Okay.
Yeah.
He is going to then pop up, shove his way past the surrounding of barrels, and actually he's going to pick up a parasol while he runs past Bug.
Okay.
It's just like kind of using it to hide himself for all the good it does, and will run up 30 feet, which I think is not like this much anyway. And then, as he does so, he throws out a hand with the bow held in the other hand. So his parasol in one hand, bow in the other hand, and he reaches inside himself and is going to cast Bless on. Let's do Swell, Zip, and Assam.
Okay.
I forgot I had those non-spell slot uses. So Bless is back.
May I ask you what sort of parasol you think you chose? Like which of the 3 parasols you're like, oh, I want the one that looks like...
I think it was a random one, but let's call it a red one with like a nice pink flowers embroidered upon it.
Okay.
Which is a very jarring color scheme, and he would never have picked it in any other circumstances. That happened to be the one right in front of him.
Okay. And if that ends your turn, that begins the moonbeam. So, Assam, I made the saving throw this round. So I'm going to take, I think that's half damage.
Yeah, let me check. Jesus, moonbeam. You take half, yes, half as much. So take 4 points of damage.
Okay. 4 points of damage, and then he takes, 2 attacks on Zip, and that is a total of 10 damage. Both of them hit, but I rolled pretty low. Did you drop the heat metal on the circlet?
No. Oh, actually,
You got Bless up now, don't
Shit.
you?
yeah. I forgot about that, actually. Is it possible to retract the Bless then? It's fine if it's not, since I already
has-
submitted it. Well,
Has anybody used the Bless? Okay. And we'll say nobody's blessed, and the heat metal is still hot. And
okay. In that case, then he will do this, but he will dodge for his action.
okay. Osprey heals, and let's see. I guess Adrian is going to mock Zip and say, Titus always said Mog was the better fighter.
That a wisdom save?
Yeah.
A strong suit. Oh, but I got a 15 this time.
All right.
And I was like, yeah, well, Titus was wrong.
Look who's down and who's not, so very clear evidence.
And not having the headband to channel spells, Zunk is going to roll something. Yeah, doesn't figure out what to do this turn. So 3 of them went, but you have effectively taken the 4th head out of action with your heat metal. And we're going to go to Bug next.
How is Osprey casting spells, by the way? She doesn't have arms.
She is just using her voice.
Okay.
And, I mean, she's technically touching herself.
Yep.
Yeah, but somatic components?
No,
The wings. The wings are flapping.
Yeah.
I was just curious if there was a
Holy symbol?
yeah.
There is not a holy symbol.
Yeah. Good to know.
And the only spell you've seen her cast is a healing spell.
Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't appear to be channeling Sunder's power. She has some sort of remnant. Bug.
I will do my. Oh, how badly is the enemy injured?
Give me a perception check.
Is that like my action?
No.
I got a 19.
19. You think it's doing pretty bad. It seems to be healing itself every round, but you think you guys have finally got it on the ropes.
Okay. Then I'll do my Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Visually, for me, this is some of the best role-playing D&D we've ever done, because there's Bug hiding behind a barrel and 2 umbrellas, just popping up, throwing out Eldritch Blast, and ducking back down.
And the fact that, East Boreal's running up with an umbrella.
Yeah, like...
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Alright, devil some dice.
So,
Or roll 2 dice.
and that is total 16.
Nice. Yep, still up.
I asked because I noticed in my inventory I have this antimatter rifle that I put in initially. I'm like, should I get that out as my packed weapon? I don't know. I guess I never mentioned that I had it.
It's a Psalm's turn.
No one's like, alright, we'll see. I'm gonna just throwing out another produce flame. Am I blessed, by the way?
No.
No, I'm not. Okay.
Not so far as to be cursed, however.
That is a 22.
22's a hit.
Alright. Let me roll my 1d8. An 8! Wow, look at that.
Noise.
Wow. That is very good, because you needed a 7 or an 8 to kill it.
Wow.
Yes.
So why don't you describe to me what happens?
So my moonbeam, my moonbeam is this flower that's like positioned above him, and it's shooting down this like beam of light. And when the produce flame hits the creature, the moonbeam mixes with the flames, and it burns like this like almost like a celestial type of like flame that engulfs the entire like creature, and like this like opalescent flaming incineration. Yeah.
But you're producing the flame, and that's what happens?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like mixing with my moonbeam
Okay.
to like create this like white opalescent fire that incinerates or burns it down.
And quickly, within only a few minutes or so, or not minutes, seconds, it just burns away into ash and then melts.
Does the barrier go away? The green barrier that kept everything here.
No.
I'm gonna
Sproil
dive
looks at
down
it.
next to Mog and kind of slap
Actually,
it.
yeah, you know what? I think it would. It would disappear.
He was going to wonder what the heck would make it disappear since the construct's already broken. But,
Hmm.
yeah.
All right, you all stand there, and there's like a melted body and a non-melted body. And Swell, your ring is feeling quite warm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of slap her face a little bit, see if she's still breathing or anything.
No.
Spare the dying, see if I can stabilize her.
Nope.
Do we level up by any chance?
You know what? Yes.
Because in that case, I have
have a
access to
component, though?
Revivify.
Doesn't it have a component? A caustic
Yeah,
component?
it does
Yeah,
have a
I'm
cost.
going
It
to
has
turn
a-
at Boxy and I'm going to yell at Boxy. I'm going to say, "Give me a diamond now! I need a diamond immediately."
Is there a time in which you have before
1 minute.
1 minute?
Boxy.
It needs to be at least 300 gold, and I need it now, Boxy. I know you eat them. I know you hoard them away. I know you've got one. I need you to give it to me now.
Zip, you have a voice in your head say, "Enter this code! Enter this code!"
Oh,
I think
Yeah.
I have a bag of gems, actually.
all right.
It's
I'm
not in
gonna-
Boxy, because he would have eaten.
Assuming that Swell is just kind of overreacting like he usually does to something that's totally normal. Zip's gonna run over and like put the code in the door.
Your
Okay.
sister is dead on the ground. I'm overreacting.
Overreacting.
Yeah, she's like, oh,
She does this all the time.
She's just dead. She's just like passed out. Like she'll be fine. Swell's just overreacting.
Give me an intelligence check for Zip.
Good God. All right. Oh, it's better than wisdom. 12.
12. Okay, you do it okay enough with books. You have to get them to repeat a couple of things, but within a couple of rounds, you're through the door. The door opens up, and I will describe what you see on the other side. When the door opens, your eyes first spot a stone sarcophagus, and then behind it, the 30-foot tall suit of armor you've been searching for. Then your eyes are drawn to the paintings on the wall of attractive, shiny drow, duergar, and deep gnomes that remind you of the art in Dormir's Strongsoul's lair. There are also tables with a few other items. And you hear a voice say, "There's gems in the sarcophagus. Maybe there's one there." Yes, East Boreal.
Would there have been a 300 GP diamond in the bag of gems that we took from somewhere? I don't remember where it was. I just have bag of gems listed.
I believe you stole that from Bug's hometown.
Yes, that shady
vault.
or not so shady place. The place that shady people were targeting.
It's a good question. Because diamonds are quite valuable because they are used as a magic resource. Let's see, what was this place making? Was it the roller coaster?
I don't
Or
remember which
something
one it
else?
was. It was a lot of stuff that was ride related or fair related and like metal things, but other than that, I don't.
Then it's possible they would have had something. They would have had magic for gems, or gems for magic, I should say. I will give you a 35% chance that there is a diamond of the value you need in the gem bag.
Mithral's Gifts is the place they took it from.
Okay.
Zip and Isboreal both stole one pouch of gems each from the safe.
Okay.
And they were building an amusement park ride in construction.
All right. So Zip can also check the bag for 35% chance there'll be a diamond in it.
What is that? So what do I roll?
You roll the percent dice, and then if you
Percent
get 35 or lower,
Lower.
Yeah.
Nah, I got a
85.
60.
and East Boreal,
85.
85.
So
Okay.
The other way.
Neither of you find it in your bags of gems.
All right. Well, I'll go to the sarcophagus then and see if I can lift the lid on my own.
Okay. You slide it open, and you see a skeletal form that is got a headband wrapped around it and a whole bunch of old-looking jewelry. Give me a perception check to see, because it's been almost a full minute. If you fail this perception check, you do not find the diamond. And it's a 13.
Can I run up to her
Failed it.
and help her with this check?
You could, yeah.
Can I guide her with this?
You're probably better off just looking yourself.
Actually, yeah. No. Can I look into it?
Yes.
Can I?
Esporial is going to look into it too, but I think.
Okay.
he's probably done with that.
I'm going to look into
Can
it.
Esporial help some? Or I guess it can also help them.
Please.
What it was.
I'll just start pulling bones out. Like,
Okay. 19.
Yes, you spot a piece of jewelry with a nice big diamond in it.
Oh crap!
I wrote down that there's 500 gold pieces worth of retro jewelry in this. So I'm going to say that because this guy was a spellcaster, he would have kept a diamond with him so that he could revivify himself or his compatriots. So if you can slide it over to Swell.
Me?
Or run it over or whatever.
I'm just imagining now like a series of fumbles where you try to throw it and the guy skitters into a corner and swells.
I had this. If I run it over, is it possible that I had this spell and I didn't think I'd ever need to use it? Can I cast Long Strider on myself to move faster? Would that give me because I'd only take an action and then I can give myself. I thought I would give it to somebody like a fighter, but it didn't work. Oh, I didn't read it right, but I have it listed here. Could I cast it on myself so I can get there faster?
I don't think it's actually I don't know how much it makes you go, but you'd be probably
feet.
Faster spending your 30 feet of movement.
Oh, I guess a dash. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Yeah.
Is it okay if Esporial tries to grab the diamond and then we'll Misty step away?
I mean,
okay.
It's up to Assam to say how you react to him grabbing the diamond.
How far can you Misty Step?
30 feet, so I could get 90 feet into them. Misty Step, dash,
I mean,
movement.
You could just take it from me. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, it depends on how hard he's holding onto it.
Okay.
I mean, I have it. I'm like, oh, look what I found, and then you just snatch it from me.
All right. If you teleport over closer, you run over, you slap it into Swell's hand. Swell.
Revivify. I'm gonna guide myself as well and cast the spell that I've never cast before, but I know about it because I've studied it. But
normally, I don't know if when you level up, you don't necessarily, some DMs are like, you don't get your new spells right away. You have to have a long rest to bring them back. But the way I like to have it is just like you guys are filled with this holy energy of the gifted. And you're all at full hit points. You have the spells you would have memorized earlier today, plus any extra bonuses that you would have. And if you want to say Revivify is one of them, you have Revivify. And your ring goes ice cold.
Okay.
But,
I don't know what that means, but I'm going to cast Revivify.
You cast Revivify.
I bring
and Mog wakes up and is like, oh.
You were dead.
Yeah, I know. There's a bright light.
I'm gonna stroll over and I'll be like, well, I don't know what you were panicking about so badly. Look, she's totally fine.
Yeah, because I literally brought her back from, the beyond. She was dead, Zip. She was gone. She wasn't here anymore.
She looks at you, Zip, and looks you right in the eye and says, I was dead, and I came back. High five!
High five!
High five.
And then she turns around, Swell, and gives you an enormous hug. And she's, thank you so much.
Yeah, she lifts me off my feet and my back cracks. I'm like,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And then she
Good
is
for
like,
her backpack.
anybody else who helped out? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened, but thank you, everyone. That, whew. Did it melt like the last chimaera?
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
And then she's like, ooh, the room's open, and runs over.
Isburiel stepped back with alacrity at the moment. It looked like she was going to start extending thank yous. Anyone else?
Boxy is taking the barrels and umbrellas and putting them back inside. And if you're still holding onto the umbrella, Boxy then starts following Isburiel.
He folds up the umbrella and uses it to like fend Boxy off.
There's like a
And then
little
he
tendril that comes out and tries to pull on it a little bit.
Did the
And then he
creature
actually looks at the umbrella and was like, "Oh, what was I thinking?" and drops it.
did the creature drop the items it was wearing? The boots?
The boots, yeah, and the headband was already there. All right, this is what you guys see. Put it on the top layer here.
Wow.
I'll turn this off.
So this chunky 30-foot tall thing. It's got a sword hilt.
It's kind of cute.
You said we're at full health now? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Like it's a long rest essentially?
Yeah.
Mog's not.
Okay.
She's at 1.
Yeah. Does Mog level up? I'm gonna have to decide whether she gets to level up or not.
How do I level up? This
But rather than leveling up, because you guys can do that off stream, what do you want to do with the stuff that's in the room?
Oh, wait, what are all the things in the room?
Like, what do you want to go to first? Like, do you want to go to the mech? Do you want to go to the tables? Do you want to look at the paintings? Do you want to look in the coffin? What are you most interested in checking out? Because some of you might want to grab something that somebody else might want to grab, so I want to make sure that people get what they're trying to get.
I don't know. I think maybe we should start the next episode where we.
Start looting the tomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think finding the mech is like the perfect point to just be like end scene.
All right. All right. You guys have completed your quest to find the mech,
Oh.
and you have brought Mog back from the dead and leveled up. So we'll have 2 more games this weekend, Saturday at 1 Eastern, and another one next Tuesday, same time, at 7:30. And
The
hopefully,
one this weekend, though, is going to be double game.
yeah, we're gonna probably go a bit longer, so we can wrap up some of this story stuff in a satisfying way. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. There were some lovely drawings tonight, and may all your marks be magical. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Right.
Hey.